The Crime Analysis Center in Buffalo is a state-of-the-art tracking hub for crimes and criminals. Director Jamie G. Marisi says it's unique because its computer systems, like criminals, are not bound by jurisdictional lines. Crimes can be tracked anywhere in the county.
This helps because, if somebody's burglarizing, criminals don't know jurisdictional boundaries. So they'll burglarize on one side of one town and go into another town, and before the police didn't know that this was happening. Now we've bridged that gap. For instance, if there's a bank robbery, the banks normally send her the pictures almost immediately. She'll put that picture into a bulletin format, send it out over our video signages where most police departments in Erie County can see it almost real time.
And it's a quick way to find patterns and take steps to reduce crime. Take a recent rash of car break-ins for GPSs in one section of the city. Police warned the public by putting these tip cards that look like parking tickets on windshields, and car larcenies dropped by 18%. In this cubicle, a crime analyst from the DA's office monitors burglaries. In this one, Jess puts together background information on domestic violence cases, so judges will know of violent attacks or arrests in the past that might otherwise slip through the cracks before arraignment. And here, Kevin keeps an eye on drug activity by the hour. Erie County connects and shares the data with other crime analysis centers in Monroe, Onondaga, Albany, Nassau, and Suffolk counties, and the New York State Police Intelligence Center, and even cross-checks with probation, parole, and jail records. It's almost as comprehensive as a Google search.
You talk about sharing information, which helps us with crime fighting. We've actually had incidences where crimes were committed in Erie County, and putting information into the system that we now have, realize the same suspects were also committing crimes in Rochester. These are things that were unheard of several years ago. So with the technology upgrades, we're actually able to see almost across the entire state of New York as far as crime data.
Perhaps the most interesting work being done here is how Katie follows gang activity using social media like Facebook and YouTube. There are 80 known gangs with 1,000 members and 1,600 associates in the Buffalo area. Katie's database is so extensive, she can identify gang members by nicknames and even tattoos.
For instance, YouTube, sometimes when a violent crime does happen, you might see a group of gang members brag about what they've done. Several times she's actually pulled a couple suspects out of YouTube after they've talked about a crime they may have committed. The information is pretty rich that we do get out of these social networking sites.
They share charts of gang hierarchies and member relationships with the FBI and provide daily reports to local police departments.
Looking at the shootings, that many times there's a second shooting very close to the first one. So this is a visual of exactly what does happen in the city when it comes to violent crime.
This Crime Analysis Center proves Big Brother is watching and tracking. This is Judy Sanders for Centerpiece.